Hello and welcome back to sunny Shale Gardens, located in Pennsylvania, Zone 6B. Well, spring has sprung. This week is supposed to be in the low 60, high 50s all week long, and it's really quite pleasant outside today. I am so excited to get out and to really start digging in the dirt. It's been too long. I've missed it. Today I am focusing on working in my back raised flower bed in the cottage garden area. Let me show you. All right, I am on my deck looking down at the raised bed area, and I'm going to focus on cleaning up this whole middle section this afternoon. I don't think there's going to be too much to do. A little bit of pruning here and there, a little bit of removal of dead twigs and such. But man, I am so ready to start playing outside. Let me get all my gear and let's get started. Okay, plan B. The door won't open and I don't know why. I know that the handle has broken in the past. All right, plan B. Wheelbarrow. All right, got the wheelbarrow. Then right over here, I have my tools. I have gloves, a hand pruner, and a little hedge trimmer thingy that you plug in. I don't know, but it works great. Now I'm ready to get started. And here is the before of the front raised bed. I know this time of year for any gardener can be so overwhelming. There are so many things that you want to do all at once, but remember, you have to take one thing at a time, and eventually everything will fall into place. I recommend making a list and tackling one thing at a time. And please do not get discouraged if you cannot get everything done according to your timeline. That actually has happened to me after I got done recording this video. I came down with an awful cold and I was sick for over a week and I was completely unable to work outside at all. But that's okay. I needed to rest. There was nothing I could do about it. But now that I'm feeling better, I'll be able to get back out and get back to tackling my list. I just want to remind everybody and encourage you all to be flexible in getting outside and getting things done, because it seems like the best laid plans, something always seems to happen. But that is okay. That's just life. Here's the top tier raised bed. Now you can see I did not get all of the debris out of the flower beds, and that is okay. I want some of the debris to compost into the soil to help enrich it. But I did clean up most of the stuff that was really needing to be cut back. My sedums got cut back. Oh, I have to pick up that's strawberry stuff. Right there's a strawberry. You can see I trimmed up I think that's a euonymus, my shrub rose that of course attacked me, my little spirea. Then over here, I didn't clean up these leaves yet, but this is a whole patch of Dara. I grew it here last year and it reseeded itself, so it's going to regrow this year. And I do have a whole bunch of larkspur seedlings, and I have them all over. Now, the reason I didn't clean up this bunch and this bunch is because I'm actually going to be digging these out. These are Shasta daisies that I grew from seed, and I don't like them. I did not thin them out, and they grew into a big jumbled mess. The stems don't stand up straight, so these are going to go. Cleaned up everything else in here. Have a couple of perennials. I forget what this is called, but I'm going to be transplanting this as well. That's why I didn't touch that. And I'm thinking right here, let me know what you think, but I'm thinking right here some sort of an evergreen. I think it really needs a bigger evergreen structure. I love my little globe arb, but I think it needs more structure. Okay, now the question is, how much more do I want to do? I've decided I don't want to prune this shrub rose yet, or that shrub rose. Oops, that one. Just because the wheelbarrow is full and they are so prickly, and I need my pop-up bag. which is stuck in the shed that will not open. This grass is going to be transplanted. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tidy up some of the debris. I was a bad gardener and I did not get my spent hydrangea blooms cleaned up. So why don't I pick up the debris out of this particular bed, maybe cut down the gara. Oh, sorry, the gara that's right there. And we'll go from there. Plus, my big old wheelbarrow, she's getting full. Now I don't feel like dumping it. We'll have husband dump it tomorrow. Okay. I'm making progress and I'm almost out of time, so I'm gonna leave the third bed, but let's take a look at this middle tier that I took care of. Right there, that is another Shasta daisy that I'll be picking out or digging out. That this perennial grass is going to get pulled out and transplanted. I didn't touch the shrubs because roses like to attack me and I don't feel like fighting with roses anymore. And I cleaned up the gara. All right, I am going to pick up this last tier tomorrow, so it'll be about 2 seconds for you. It'll be about a day for me. See you in a few. It is now the next day, and I was taking a look at what we got done so far together, and I did miss a couple things. So we're going to take care of those things first. Then we're going to take care of the third raised bed. Okay, so the first thing that I missed was cleaning up this liribe. I think this whole thing just needs a full haircut so it can reflush out. Then the other thing that I was thinking about is I am going to be doing a rose pruning video on how to prune all different types of roses. So I'm going to leave my 3 shrub roses and I will tackle them in another video. Other than that, things are looking really great as to what we cleaned up. And at the very end, I'll give you an overhead shot from our deck of this whole area. Much better. Now down to the third and final raised garden bed. Okay, middle section of the raised garden beds is all tidy and completed except for my roses and that one grass. Let's take a quick look and look at what all we accomplished. Since I was down in this area, I also decided to do a quick cleanup of this area. This just has seeds from ageratums and zinnias in it. So I just did a little bit of a cleanup. I left a lot of the leaf litter to make sure that any little seedlings do stay insulated, because I know that even though the next 10 days are supposed to be super nice, the temperatures are going to plummet. There's no way that it's going to stay in the high 50s, low 60s, all the way through March and April. So I'll take you up this way. I cleaned up a nepeta that I had right here. I had some annuals. Again, here's a couple of roses. These are oh so easy. These do need to be transplanted. They are not happy. That plant over there, I forget what it is, but it looks like there's new growth on it, so I don't want to cut anything back. If it does need a trim, I'll do so a little bit later on. Up here is where we left off yesterday with the Gara that we cut back. Here's some rose shrubs that need cut back. And then finally what I did today was I cleaned up this grass right here. All in all, I think a job very well done. Let me go up on the deck and show you the overhead view, because that's when you can really see how everything got cleaned up. Here we are on the deck. And I think I'm going to throw up a before of what we had before we started and what we have now. Job well done. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you got lots of motivation to get out in your garden wherever you're located. Let me know down below in the comments, where are you located? Are you still under snow? And if you're not under snow, what are you doing outside in your gardens? Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.